Okay guys, we're back. We're at the tunnel and we're going to try and walk through it today. It's looking a little bit muddy here, but let's give it a go. I've got a few torches and a few lights with me. We'll see how we go. Okay, well, it's very muddy here. Still going to attempt it. So stick with me as we try and enter the tunnel. I'm hoping that the lights I have are going to be enough, because I believe this is going to get blocked up very soon. A little bit squishy to get through at first. Oh. There's been a few people in here obviously, because I've made it easy to get in. A lot easier than I thought. Okay, now hopefully he's picking up enough there. Now I've never actually been in this tunnel before, so this is a new experience for me and you guys. Other people have done this before, including Abandon Oz, I believe. Did a video on a walkthrough of this same tunnel. Just have a look what I'm walking on, because the floor is just covered in mud. So we're actually walking along all of this here. I'm just trying to work out where to best place this light for you guys. Okay, maybe if we hold the light there, and you can sort of see where I'm walking. See if we can see up here the roof. Now at the moment we are really playing a stepping stone game here with some milk crates, and I'm not sure how well this is going to hold up, because this tunnel is awfully muddy. I'm hoping as we get further along that this mud goes away, because I have been to the other end of the tunnel before, and that end of the tunnel does not have mud at all. Just really don't want to fall in this mud, because it looks very thick, and who knows what's in it. It actually looks like it's drying out a bit more as we head further along. I believe I can see some concrete again up here, so that's a good thing. Hopefully there's somewhere a bit better to walk. Right after we get past this point. There's a lot of random junk in here, as you can see. Okay, so this tunnel was actually used for storing mustard gas, I believe, during the war, and also after that was used for growing mushrooms. So that's just a little bit of information about it anyway. You can see there's like still racks or something in here that they had obviously for possibly growing the mushrooms on. There's a lot of broken glass around here. I'm coming up here, I'm really not sure what all these bags are. Just bags of rubbish, I'm guessing, that were collected, I don't know. Possibly what was used to grow the mushrooms, I'm thinking now. It looks like some sort of soil. There's a whole bunch of bags here. I'm wondering if this used to be... Nope. I thought this might have been an emergency exit at one stage, but I think it was just a stop to be able to get in the wall cavity when they were working. The ground's getting a little bit wet again, so hopefully we can keep going. But if you have a look just ahead of me, we've definitely got something blocking our way quite a bit. think we should be able to climb up on here and continue on though. Doesn't look like I'm the first person to do it. Okay. I wonder how long this goes on for. Very interesting. Now, I actually have a mask on because I'm not quite sure what's in here and all the mold growing on the walls and things like that. So just don't want to be breathing too much in. So I'm not sure if it's baffling my words at all. I'm sure there's a lot of echo going on. You can see the stuff that I'm having to climb across. I think it ends soon by the looks of it. Just wondering, this all looks like soil in these bags. It must have been from when they were growing mushrooms. Oh, some of it's rubbish in that bag. They did do a bit of a cleanup in here recently, apparently, when they blocked the other end off. That's the reason I've come in here, because I believe the whole tunnel will be blocked off soon. Possibly in the future, they're looking at opening this place as a cycling track. I'm not sure how exactly they're going to go about that. Obviously, they'll remove all this rubbish. They're going to have to get some lighting and create a path that goes right through. It's very wet here again, but looks like there's some stuff to walk on. We should be able to keep going along. There you go, I almost fell through into the water. Exactly what I don't want to do. I'm not sure exactly how people got through this next part. We'll give it a go. I think we're gonna have to jump to this bag here. Hopefully we don't fall in. Okay, made it to the bag. I think we can walk across this beam here and get back to the dry land again. Just walking along, a bit of metal here. And we're back at some dry land again. There's a lot more echo going on now. Wonder if there's a hollow wall cavity here or something. Plenty of piles of just junk in here. Some sort of plastic tank. Strange, this looks like an electrical box, which is exactly what it is. So there was lighting in here at some stage. Just hear a lot of water running through the tunnel further up here. Hopefully we can continue on and keep going through. Now, I probably wouldn't advise doing this by yourself, but I've been doing this sort of thing for a very long time, and it really doesn't worry me at all. So, just for safety reasons, probably bring a friend or a few friends if you decide to do anything like this, just in case you get lost or anything. I mean, this tunnel here is very straightforward. It goes only one way, so quite hard to actually get lost in here. A lot of these wall cavities cut out must have been when they were working and actually had a train coming through. Some more of these bags of soil here, whatever they are. They must have something to do with mushrooms. If you've seen anything like that before, guys, and you know what it is, leave it in the comment section. It's Just heaps and heaps of crates of it over here. There's some water just leaking out of the wall here. That's where a lot of that stream's coming along from, you can see it. There must be another spot up here too, because there's more water just there, still trickling down along. Still heaps more of just whatever this soil is here. Okay, there's a better look at it if anyone does know what they are. I'm believing it's soil for mushrooms, considering this place was used to grow mushrooms, and this whole tunnel has just been absolutely full of it. Some lighting that fell down from the roof. There goes some bats. You probably can't see them on camera. Might catch COVID in here. Lucky I got a mask on. I'm not sure what species of bats those actually were. And I do know quite a bit about animals. I was a zookeeper for some time in the past. To me, just looked like a species of microbat of some kind. They do like to make tunnels their home. Haven't seen any more flying about. Oh, here's one, right here on camera, look. Did you catch him? Hopefully you got to see that. I actually have the chest mount on today, so it's making it a bit hard for me to see what I'm recording. I have checked and at least I know I'm picking up something, which is great. This must have been fire hose reels or something up in here. There's a lot of ventilation in here at one stage. See these big fans up here? I can actually hear bats just screeching around in here as I walk. Seems the further I go towards this end, the more bats that are about. I think it's easier to get in for them at the other end. Surprisingly not very cold in here. It's much more cold outside actually. Hopefully this water doesn't get too deep up here. You can see it's starting to build up a bit. I'm going to assume that it's only very slippery. As I walk along, there's just water dripping from the ceiling as well. Now when we get to the other end of this tunnel, you will recognise that because that's the place that I actually took the video to show that this up and coming video was going to happen. The echo is just getting more and more in here. This tunnel has actually gone on a lot longer than what I thought. Some sort of power that used to run from over there. I'm assuming that the power in here was from when the mushrooms were growing. The tunnel was built a very long time ago. I couldn't give you the exact date. I will leave it in the descriptions if you want to take a look at any more information about it. Strangely, there's a bird box in here. Now this place will be quite interesting if they open it up actually in the future as a cycling path, I believe. Be really cool to ride a bike through here. Little bit of someone's art there, the rest in peace. 1989. Still, the whole way along here, it's just been littered continuously with all these plastic bags of soil and crates, timber. There's actually some information on this crate over here. Nothing that's going to really tell me what it's for. Now that's strange. There's actually a fresh paint mark up on the ceiling here saying 200. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but that means they are planning on doing some work in here eventually, that's for sure. This roll of Virgin Airlines Megastore wrap or plastic wrap or something just seems to be following along this edge for quite a while now. I'm not sure what that actually is. Never even heard of Virgin Megastore. Obviously something to do with the airlines. I'm not sure if we are going to be able to get completely through this tunnel. I'm hoping we are, but since they were doing a cleanup, I'm not sure how much rubbish is going to be in the way further up this end here. I can see light, so I think we've actually made it. Never mind that at all. A little bit further to go. A whole bunch of more junk here. An old card of some kind here. Now, it might be very strange if I get to the other end and there's someone having a look in here, because they're going to wonder how I got in here, considering this end is so secure with giant metal bars. Well, for me, this has been a very interesting walk anyway. I always wanted to come and walk through this tunnel, and I thought, what better time to do it since I started a YouTube channel. I know a few of you guys wanted to see what was in here as well, and we're looking forward to the future video, so it was good to finally get out here and actually video it. Okay, so there is actually people at the other end of the tunnel. I can hear them.
we finally reached the other end, guys. Well, I've just been heading back through. We've made it back to the basically blocked off part of the tunnel. Not blocked off, but I suppose if you had a bike or something, you wouldn't be able to ride through here. And I can actually see light in the tunnel again. I'm really surprised. I didn't realise you could still see light that far when I first started coming through. Now, I'm really not quite sure what this thing was. It has some wheels on it. It looks like some sort of pump system. Maybe it was for watering the mushrooms or something. That's actually all part of it. Well, that says it's an air cooler. Anyway, back to the fun part of trying to climb through all of these pallets. It's like a bit of a stepping stone game. Hopefully getting out of here is as easy as it was to get in. Part of the walk here, you have to walk actually through a crate full of dirt. As you can see here, that's actually the light at the end of the tunnel there, where we originally came in from. I'm literally floating in a pool of mud right now on crates and pieces of timber. This is one part that was easier going the opposite way, that's for sure. Like, this is the sort of thing we're walking through. There's mud, water, I wouldn't really call it water, sludge, and we're stepping across milk crates to actually get back out of here. Quite sure what I'm standing on here. I think it used to be some sort of trailer or something like that. There's two of them in a row as you try and walk out or on the walk in. Just bear with me for a second because this part is a little bit tricky. Okay, this looks like an inflatable boat or something here. Maybe when it was really full of water, someone used the boat to get in, I'm not sure. Almost lost my balance while trying to stand there on the spot. I'm basically walking across a balance beam, so. You can actually start to see now. I might not even need the torch anymore as we get our way back out of the tunnel. Hopefully it is easy as it is to get in as it is to get out. Let's give that a go. You can really see what I'm walking on here and how hard it was to actually get in here. It wasn't the easiest thing, that's for sure. It's not making it any easier with a backpack on either. Okay, well, we are now finally out of the tunnel, and I think we're going to wrap the video up here. So, If you could, please hit like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.